All right, we're gonna mess with some back lifts today. I know I did a tutorial on this on the computer, but I think it got a little confusing, and I want to simplify it and make it like proper. So I think the main issue when you're attempting back lifts is I mean, to me, I want to say obviously, just because it's happened so many times, that clearing the back truck over the rail is problem number one. Problem number two is over rotating and not landing your board in the right spot. So the odds are you're probably going to over rotate and be like over here. So we want to get up over the rail and on top of it. And we want to keep our shoulders to where we're going. If you mess up any of those things, you're going to over rotate, you'll end up under, or you'll like just run your back wheels into the rail. A little more technical, you can think about it like just turning your feet on the way down. So you can always straight and then just turn your feet on the way down. That's how I think about it the faster I go. Or if it's like a bump to bar or something like that, I can really separate them and ollie straight and then turn it into it on the way down. I like that feeling a lot more than feeling like I'm rotating and then trying to hold on. But that's just kind of like a personal preference. When people come out of rails, I'm gonna do a backside board slide, but when people come out of rails, it's like they're in such a rush to get their feet on the ground. I want you to think about coming off of a rail like, you know when you manual off of a curb and there's a little bump there in front of the curb? So when you go off it, the board kind of like comes up a little bit. You just manually hop and float off of the curb. That's how I want you to think about the end of the rail. Not like you're in a rush to get to the ground after it. That zone coming out of the rail, like really try to extend that and you'll be chilling. What else? Definitely. I'm gonna do another backside board slide just because it's an easier example. But I want to see you stand on the rail instead of being too low on it. You actually lose a lot of strength if you get too low. You lose a lot of this ability to balance forward and back. If you're a little taller, for some reason, it like adds strength to your position, and even if it's a little sticky or a little slick, it's actually a bit easier to hold on if you're a little longer. You know, the Goldilocks zone. I also don't want you like completely straight. That doesn't make any sense. So, you know, legs not too bent, not too straight will give you a lot of strength on the actual slide. And there's your back lifts.